So the Tolakazak reunion, so we did the first one in March. It was a success, right? But then the second one got cancelled. The one in Mammoth Lake. I mean, the other Tolakazak went there, but not I. And but I was not able to go, and Alicia was not able to go. So, and I think Zodika was there, but not Alana. No, Alana, no. Zodika was there. Unbelievable, right? That was supposed to be the second Tolakazak reunion, but it was only James was there and Abby was there. But no, Alicia and Alana were not able to attend. What's the point of it, right? It's ridiculous, right? They did it without us. You want to know why? Because of Bakersfield. This is ridiculous. I hate this place, right? I hate Bakersfield. Of course, because Bakersfield is far away from Mammoth Lake. And we thought that Tolakazak was healing. We thought that this would be the year of when Tolakazak was just started to heal. Now it's getting worse. 2026 is just rubbing salt in the wound. This year just wants to make the wound infected. Wants to infect the wound even more. And Tolakazak, unbelievable. Hate this. If we were still living in Riverside, we would have attended, right? If I and Alicia also is not living in Riverside anymore. And that's the reason why she could not attend, because of the distance. It's ridiculous, right? And Alana also lives somewhere far away also. That's why she cannot. She cannot attend. We all live in far away places. That sucks. It sucks for Alicia and Alana, right? It's cursed, right? See, it's ridiculous. This is not 2026. Is turning out to be another bad year, right? Like 2020, we thought this was the year of Project Rebuild Tolakazak, right? It's ridiculous. So I don't know. We need to plan another reunion, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna ask again. I'm gonna ask them. When I ask them this one, I'm gonna try again next one. I'm gonna ask them, where's the reunion? Do you have anything planned for next one? And then after that in September, I'll try again. I'm gonna try again and try again every month until we finally get one, right? For real, right? The real reunion, not that reunion they did without us. That was not the real reunion. No, the second one, and the one in March, that was the real one, right? But the second one, right? We have to keep praying for the second one. Keep praying for the second one. This is ridiculous, right? See, the Antichrist is trying to keep us from reuniting our country together, right? That's not good, right? It's ridiculous, right? How are we going to get them back together? We're not going to be able to get the Tolakazakans. It's impossible, right? No matter what we do today to get them back, it always fails, right? So we'll think of something. We'll have to think of something, right? See, I knew it, right? I knew that was not going to happen. That's the way the 2020s are. This decade sounds, it's always going to be like this in the 2020s, right? This is how the 2020s are going to be like. Right, the 2020s are the worst decade, right? This is the worst decade, right? If this were the 2010s, we would have joined them, right? Alicia would have joined them, right? Because back then we were all living in Riverside, right? Right, the Antichrist forced us, the Antichrist deported us out of Riverside. They forced us to live there in Bakersfield, right? If we were not living here in Riverside, if not for that grapevine, that ridiculous, that stupid grapevine, right? I hate the grapevine. That's the one reason why we cannot go to see Ronald. Look at this. Before we used to meet with Ronald, and look at this. Look how many few Tolakazak parties there are. Very few. It's all been here in Bakersfield. That hotels. That's what it's been. Hotels. Last year hotels, and this year again hotels. That party they're doing, some kind of party. I don't know what kind of party that, for some kind of fundraising for some church. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm not sure what church that is, right? No, right? Our church is the Tolakazak church, the real church, the Tolakazak church, the church of Tolakazak. Right? Our denomination is Tolakazak church, right? The Riverside is where we belong, right? We belong in Riverside, right? We don't belong in Bakersfield. We're only living here, right? We're not part of this world. We're just even in here, right? The same way Jesus was in the world, he was not part of the world, right? He was just walking in the world, right? Right, so we just have to pick up our cross, right? This is our cross, right? Bakersfield. We have to pick up the cross of Bakersfield and carry this place, no matter whether we like it or not, right? We're forced to be here, right? That's the way it is, right? That's the way life is, right? We have to put on it, but then later, right? Our ascension is coming, right? Our rapture is coming. We're gonna be raptured. The church is gonna, right? We're gonna be in the Tolakazak country, right? We're gonna join the other Tolakazakians and, right? Bakersfield, right? But it's ridiculous, right? But that, right? That's disappointing that we didn't get to go to Mammoth Lake, right? Yeah, I feel sorry for Alicia and, yeah, Alicia too, right? I wish that Alicia and Alana could go there, right? I don't know, maybe we're waiting for maybe God is preparing us for the better, like I said, a better one is something better, right? The next reunion is probably Alana, not just, it was only Abigail, right? The next time, Alicia, the whole group will be there. Alicia and Alana will be there too, yeah, so that's probably wait. This is ridiculous, but yeah, if I could go, I would definitely go. I would definitely go there, right? I'm tired of being here in Bakersfield, right? I'm tired. I wanna go back to the good old days of Tolakazak where you can see your Tolakazak friends all the time, right? I'm tired of the parties here in Bakersfield, right? I'm tired of that already, right? Right? It's time to go see the Tolakazakians now, right? The Bakersfield people did, right? The Bakersfield people have been in the spotlight too long, right? The Tolakazakians have just been pushed to the side, right? I don't know why my parents keep meeting with them. Why they never meet with the next week? Probably we're gonna meet with the Tolakazakian members, right? Next month, hopefully, right? Or next month, right? Next month. Again, if we don't, I'm gonna ask again next month. It's okay. What do we have planned, right? That's right. That's my job as the president, right? As the president, to negotiate with these people, right? We'll hold a council meeting and discuss this. Where's the next Tolakazak reunion? Is it going to be possible next month? If not next month, then we'll try again in September, right? So it turns out we were wrong about 2026. This year was supposed to be the year of Project Rebuild Tolakazak. We thought this year was when Tolakazak was going to heal and would be better than 2025, but no, we were wrong. It's worse. This year is just as bad as 2025. It's becoming like 2016. It's see, people want 2026 to be like 2016. Why would you want 2026 to be like 2016? People were died in 2016. 2016 was a terrible year. Why? In this year, it's becoming like 2016. And then not incident. It's gonna be already pulled by the time next reunion. So this whole summer, again, just like last year, it's repeating itself. History is repeating itself. The whole summer, no Tolakazak reunion. Yeah, I guess this one's gonna be all the way out, not until September. Probably next month it's gonna be the same thing again here, just here in Bakersfield again. The Bakersfield people are gonna party again. The old pirate, they're gonna party again. They're at hotels again next month. They're gonna do that again. Oh crap! This is ridiculous. I'm sick of it. I want to see the Tolakazak members. I've seen the Bakersfield people so many times already. I've already partied here in Bakersfield so many times. I want to go back to Rivers, or at least somewhere where the Tolakazakians meet. So we're gonna plan something. We're planning something with nothing. I asked them so many times, but they never came up with anything. Right? This is hopeless, right? Ridiculous. We should just give this up. No, we cannot. Right? We cannot give up. Right? We cannot give up. Right? We cannot give up Project Rebuild Tolakazak, right? Like just like the Trump servers, just like Donald Trump in the January 6th, we will storm Rivers, right? We're just like Donald Trump, right? He didn't give up after January 6th, right? He continued to fight until and then he eventually won, right? The second time, right? So we didn't win the first time, but we're gonna win again, just like Donald Trump won that second election, and he got it. He won, right? I mean, we won the first time, right? We won the we got the reunion, right? So there again, just like Donald Trump failed the first time and won the second time. We failed the first time, right? But the second time we're gonna win, right? And even if we don't, worst case, if we don't ever get we don't plan a field trip during the summer. By the way, as it's looking right now, and there's not. I asked them, so I'm gonna ask again. I'm gonna ask again in this August, September. By the end of September or October, November, then that's official. It's really not. It's really not. Another Tolakazak reunion is really not gonna happen until December, right? But we'll keep trying. We could, right? But then there, so at least the Christmas part. Well, worst case, right? At least we'll still have the Christmas party, right? Yeah, that at least we haven't done the Christmas party in a long time, right? The only Tolakazak Christmas party we went to was the one with Ronald, right? The one before our son died. After our son died, that's when the Tolakazak Christmas parties with our Ronald stopped the secretary, right? It's ridiculous. Now even Ronald, we cannot meet with her. We cannot meet with any of our Tolakazak. So this means we cannot meet with Ronald, we cannot meet with James, we cannot meet with Alicia, we cannot. We are truly living in the end times right now. This was not like this in the 2010s, right? In the 2010s and 2000s when we were kids. In the 2000s, we were in the 2010s were the best decade of Tolakazak, right? That was the best decade of Tolakazak, right? This decade sucks, right? This decade you cannot do anything. The only thing you can do in this decade is nothing outside of Bakersfield, only inside of Bakersfield. You can only. This is a concentration camp. Bakersfield is a concentration camp. I'm telling you. No matter, it's a very high security prison, right? No matter how you try to get out of this place, you cannot. It's like North Korea. You try to escape this place, they'll always bring you back here, right? You cannot escape. You cannot escape Bakersfield. You're always gonna come back here, no matter how you can try to escape Bakersfield, but no matter what, you will not be able to escape this. You cannot escape this place. Either way, you go that way, you got the grapevine. You go this way, too far to Mammoth Lake, too far. Riverside, too far. Too far. It's ridiculous. Why all the places where Tolakazak members are far away from here? It's ridiculous. So this is not homeless, right? We know worst case, we'll only be able to see our Tolakazak members once in a while. Yeah, just once a year probably, right? This is where it's lead into AI. See? This is where it's going to lead to AI. We're going to have to replace all the Tolakazak members with AI. See? People are being replaced with AI. Like it or not, people are going to be replaced with AI because it's physically impossible. How the Tolakazak members gonna work together if they're far different, or through Facebook? We'll just talk to them through Facebook and Instagram, right? That's what we'll talk to that. Yeah.